Hello everyone. In this video, we have to see about some of a case study about optical fiber devices and its applications. So now, first we have to going to see about the optical fiber cable. As previous classes, previous videos, we have seen the application of different type of optical fiber cables and its application. Now, as a case study, now we have to see how optical fiber cables as used as in the different communication systems, and some of the optical fiber cables worked as the made as a devices such as sensors and as a diagnostics tool in the medical field. Now we have to see about the first one is the optical fiber communication system. We can see this picture, you can see that the transmission diagram, that is the optical fiber communication block diagram. So this is the how the optical fiber cable transmitting the signals from one end to another end. So that is a transmitter and receiver end. So through there is a lot of applications, that of lot of devices we have used to transmit the signals. First we have to end that we have to receive some of the signals as analog manner. Then we have to we are transmitting to the electric signals, and the electric signals will be converted into light signals using different photodiodes, and will be the transmitters having the encoder which converts the driver, includes incorporated with the driver circuits and LED lasers, so which can be transmit the signals as a pulse of 1 and 0s. So once current is on, it will be called as a 1, and when the light is off, it is called as 0. So that will be converted as a digital signs in light signals into changes into the optical signals. So likewise, the signals will be transmitted to that particular optical fiber. According to that, we have seen the previous class, we have the signs of getting the total interreflection without loss of signal. We have transmit through the optical fiber cable, which includes that the numerical aperture and the acceptance angles of the optical fiber. What type of optical fiber we have used, and what is the size of the core, and will be the more important factor to consider the transmit the signal from the one end to another end. Similarly, there is another output. Once we have achieved these conditions, once we have satisfied these conditions, we have the signals will be transmitted to one end to another end, and there is another end, there is a receiver end which have the decoder, which have the signal processor and photo detectors. So likewise, it's a inverter type, that is a light signals, again it converted to the electrical signals. When light on plays on fall on the photo detector, when light falls on, is converted into signal light electric signals, produce electric signals, that will be called as 1. When its light is off, it will be signed as a 0. So 1 is off, we have changes the 1 is off into ones and zeros, will be converted into the signal recorders. Some of the processor, we have to decoding these signals into the diverse circuits, and it will be again it will convert to the electric signals, then analog output, then will be picturizing or whatever it will be transmitted from that one end to another end. So these are the block diagram of the communication system which will be used for optical fiber cables. So now we have to see about some of practical cross section. What is the benefit of these optical fiber communication system? There is no torque, noise-free communication, free from electromagnetic interference, and wide band, and suitable for any environment condition, economic maintenance to easy. Likewise, we got to see another point. It's not signals affected by these electric signals or lighting and noise-free communication, and long lifespan for the 20 to 30 years. So likewise, we have seen that some of optical fiber cable used in the medical field, that is optical endoscopy. There is a major diagnostic tool for detection of gastric cancers. So there is optical fiber cables without any losing the signals. So that the optical fiber cables have the signal transmitting and getting the without affecting any interruption. We have what are the affected object inside the body, inside the organs. This is the block diagram of the gastric, that is a fiber optic endoscope. So you can see that source will be transmitting signals to the one other ball of the optical fiber cable, and fell out of the what is the object. And then center core will be receiving the signals from whence light falls on object from the corner of the optical fiber cable, and reflected back to the endoscope of the core area, and reflected back to the our eyes. This is the block diagram, that is a telescope system which is used for that. So source delivering the light to the organ without scattering of anything. Light directly transmitted to the near object size and reflected back to the core. We have seen that object image to the microscopes or the latest advanced monitoring systems. So that's why these are the one of the main case study about the optical fiber endoscopy technique. So another two of one of two topic is we have used it. Similarly, we have used the optical fiber cable as a sensor devices. So how is the light will be transmitted to the signals, and what is the displacement once the light two cables will be transmitted and detector will be placed on the same cables. So one is transmitting, another one receiving. So object will be when the displacement target will be reflecting the signals after when where the signals will be transmitted from the optical fiber cable and getting back to the signals from the reflector or the target. It will be calculated as what is the distance between the optical fiber cable source and the source, that is the target. So we have to calculate the displacement whatever it is, that is how to detect the object from the distance will be used for various applications. So in this sensors, that is one of the optic passive sensors, that is sensitivity sensor. Another sensor is the intensity sensor. Similarly, we have used the optical fiber cable as the using interference pattern. We have to transmit the optical fiber cable and light source. Similarly, we get the some of the core and some of the interference pattern. We come use the testing the materials, textile materials, testing fibers. We have to measure the environment of the different surface textures. So this will be used for active sensor, intensity sensor. These are the two case study of the optical fiber devices which will be used for various industry and real-time applications. In this video, I have stopped here. Thank you. Next video, we have seen the another application about the optical fiber cables and device application. Thank you.